Hi everyone, I'm Carver Dan. Have you ever heard of the phrase positive urn? No? So let us show you from my shop in Vietnam.
Carver Dan's Positive Urn is designed to help the family think of all the great memories they've had with loved ones lost. Every time this one-of-a-kind, handcrafted, and personalized piece of art is seen and admired. We use several different species of wood that have their own color, feel, and texture, and have been recycled from large neighboring furniture factories to create the unique urn that is evident in every corner and every line, with each design as they are all exquisitely balanced. Positive Urn by Carver Dans is large enough to fit the average size adult ashes. Access to the inside of the urn is located at the bottom, fastened with stainless wood screw and cover with smooth self-stick belt provided. With our sports-themed Positive Urn, we can insert any sport photo or any passport-sized photo. Also, the size can be increased and the loved one lost information can be engraved on an optional brass nameplate. In order to create these unique and wonderful handcrafted pieces of art, I would like to mention master craftsman Daniel Tirico, whose passion for the wooden craft of carving has been a huge part of his life for decades with the artists he's trained for Carver Dan shops in both the United States and Vietnam.
Hi, I'm Carver Dan. My wood carving story started with my father, who taught me there's no such word as can't. In 1973, I moved an hour away from home to Orlando, Florida, where I worked and lived as Disney's first woodworking apprentice, where I was taught the true meaning of quality by some of the world's best craftsmen, like Kenny Wesson, who said I taught him how to think out of the box. I first came to Vietnam in 1996 and fell in love with the country. Everything about it, the food, the work ethics, the desire for me to teach them a new way of carving, and have been doing that and passing it forward, that Disney quality of woodworking ever since. In 2003, I designed a clean environment wood shop like no other in the village of Cu Chi, where I now live. The state-of-the-art vacuum system is just like the one I used when I worked for that world-famous mouse back in the 70s. Now I have two families, one in the US, and the one is my family of highly skilled artisans that I've personally trained for the past 20 years.
From Dan's experience, plus the enthusiasm infused by him, Carver Dan's artists strive to learn something new every day, from handcrafting wood keepsakes to sculpting product used to decorate and enhance the design or elegance of any home or office. From different species of wood, the craftsman will cut them from a template or according to the customer's plan for a custom, more unique, and personalized piece. Then, based on the template that's on paper, the artist will find the wood, color, and grain for that particular part of the carving. Next is the cutting of the wood to create the shape to carve. This process takes an incredible amount of time, skill, and patience, as the artist must see the finished piece in his or her mind first. All of Carver Dan's master craftsman artwork is 100% handcrafted. Much like a fingerprint, no product is exactly the same. Every finished product must be planned and carved by the artisan in every detail. Carver Dan's artwork is considered perfect when anyone looks and feels the charisma and personality that brings the recycled woods and unique design itself to life. At Carver Dan's shop, highly skilled craftsmen with perfect hand and eye coordination, along with enthusiastic attitude, promise to bring the uniqueness and value of a handmade product to everyone that sees it or has one. In the artist's life, there's nothing better than the artist admiring his or her own work. Carver Dan and his artisans only use kiln-dried wood, and artwork is completely handcrafted out of natural wood and their color, as they have no stain or paints. This is white walnut, black walnut, mahogany, white maple, boxwood, beech, and pawduk. Unlike machine-made, mass-produced products, which are often of low quality and inexpensive, Carver Dan's art forms are uniquely handcrafted to make them one-of-a-kind pieces of fine art, and only one reason why Carver Dan's is trusted and chosen by customers all over the world.
In 2002 was my first invite to what I was told was a family party. But in reality, it was a celebration of life that my friend's family have every year since the death of their grandparent, and like they did this past April. I have been designing and hand carving urns since 2015, and in 2020 came up with the idea of Positive Urn because of the Vietnamese celebration of life and Anita, a close friend that had died. Anita was a beautiful person and the principal of the grade school many of our longtime friends attended. She loved my Antarja keepsake puzzle boxes that I first designed in 2020 and made with mother of pearl. I brought the idea to our longtime friend Bill, a sports writer, and together we came up with a concept of the Positive Sports Urn. Sadly enough, our pets may not last our lifetime, but their memories will and can be easily passed down for generations with Carver Dan's Positive Pet Urns. All you need to do is send us 4 or 5 pictures of your pet. My artist will turn it into line art and hand carve it in a style that I was taught at Disney in the 70s. Showing that style would take hours. Mr. Goy will show you my new art form with the 42 hand-carved pieces in this custom piece with no paints or stains. Carver Dan's team of artisans hand carve and polish recycled hardwoods. The last pieces to be assembled are Sadie's hand-carved eyes and nose. Can you imagine your pet immortalized from a photo, whether your pet is alive or not? In 2015, classmate Bobby lost a huge part of the family, Jax. He called me and sent me the pictures I asked for. His wife Mary cried with joy seeing Jax again. Jax was the first ever custom piece. Carver Dan's shop is selling keepsake puzzle boxes every day with QVC since 2003, when we oversold by 2,700 units in our first ever on-air presentation. Intertech is a global inspection company sent by QVC to quality inspect our artwork and working conditions before shipping. I am proud to be told my standards are above average. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, as it brought back fond memories of my life in both countries. In appreciation for stopping by Carver Dan's Positive Urn booth, we are giving away your choice of one of 5 hand-carved keepsake puzzle boxes shown here. To get your easy-to-use coupon code after visiting and registering at our booth, ask any one of 3 Carver Dan's Positive Urn hosts. You can use this code at carverdans.com during and up to 4 days after the show. Also, we will give away the human-sized mother of pearl and sports Positive Urns to those of you who qualify. To simply qualify, please leave your comments and or suggestions at our booth about anything you think that is interesting or problematic about our human or pet Positive Urn concept. Please feel free to write me at dantarico@carverdans.com. Have a nice week and think positive.